DravesArchery.com. I've got Tom here with the inventor of the Firefly. This is, I don't know what to quite think. What the heck is this thing? How does it work? And explain to me what this is going to give me an advantage in the woods.
All right, cool. First of all, Firefly is an electronic wind detector.
Electronic wind
Obviously,
detector.
big game hunters are scent freaks.
Right.
You got to play the wind. You got to hunt the wind. Go ahead and take the cap off that.
Okay, we're going to pop this guy off.
Just hold it out a little bit.
And we got a compass there in the top. Now that's going to give me direction to whichever way I'm going. Okay. So how does this thing work? Let's do it both together. Let's see how they work.
All right, cool. So you hold it out. You just hit the button and release it. What happens is immediately it begins to sample the wind drifts 512 times a second. There's 8 sensors around the circumference of the dial.
Okay, I'm getting like the spaceships are coming. What do I do again?
That's all right.
Okay.
The way this thing works is it senses wind drifts coming across the dial. As I said, 512 times a second. Go ahead and hit it again. Gives you your first reading at 3 seconds, and then it'll give you an independent reading at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the way it's designed, if it senses the wind drift coming from more than one direction at a time, or the wind is swirling around.
So I got these 2 red lights here. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got 2 red lights. I haven't moved my hand, and the red lights are over here on this side.
The wind's blowing that way.
That means the wind's blowing that way. Now, guys, we're inside of a building, and I do see a ceiling fan here that's about 15 yards away from us. It's up there quite a ways. It's one of the only ones kind of in here running. There is another one over here about 15 yards away. How sensitive is this thing to the wind, and what will cause this thing to work, not to work, real windy conditions? Give me the whole lowdown.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned earlier, when you first power it up, the sensors start to immediately sense the wind drift, and it'll determine wind drifts down to 1 inch per second. So way, way below traditional means of determining wind drift. And actually, this room isn't unlike hunting a lot of times. You go out hunting in the morning, and it's ice quiet, and you think there's no perceptible wind at all. And the way it works, if you notice yours was all flashing at you there, it can't be fooled. If it senses the wind is coming from more than one direction at a time, rather than give you an inaccurate reading, it'll flash all the LEDs at you, telling you just push the button and hit it again.
Okay, I got this in, I got it in my fanny pack. What kind of batteries does this thing take? Is it a rechargeable battery? Is it, what is it going to take? You know, I'm out there, I click the button, it doesn't work. What do I got to do?
All right, well, first of all, it's powered by 2 AAA batteries.
Okay.
Standard over-the-counter, simple little cover here you remove. We guarantee at least 500 activations, but frankly, it operates way beyond that.
500 times. I mean, you guys check them in 500 times on 2 AAA batteries. That's pretty good.
So you change the batteries once a year in August, September, put new batteries in it. They're still going to be working at Christmas.
It seems when I screw this lid on, this seems pretty tight. Is this thing waterproof or?
Yeah, the product itself is actually 100% waterproof with the cap on, but it goes way beyond that. The electronics, first of all, the electronics are sealed on the bottom of the board, and the electronics themselves on the top are also waterproof. You can take this unit, power it up, you can stick the head of this thing right in a glass of water, shake it off, blow it off, push a button, and it'll work.
That's pretty impressive, guys.
Yeah. So what I do is
really lightweight. So when you do carry this thing around, it's not like you got some big heavy dumbbell in your pocket.
Right.
What does this thing weigh, Tom?
It weighs 3 ounces with batteries, just over 3 ounces.
Just a little over 3 ounces.
And it's fast and it's easy. If I could add just one other thing, what I do is I take the cover off, stick it in my pocket in the morning, and I hang it on my off shoulder on my binocular strap.
Okay.
That way, it's easy one-hand operation. Just pull it out, hit the button, check the wind. You know, the first reading you get is at 3 seconds, and again at 4. Once it stabilizes, you know which way the wind is blowing. You just retract it, it times out, shuts itself off. It's easy to do.
It's pretty slick, guys. It's lightweight. Like I said, it's waterproof. A little water, rain, something like that there hanging off your garment isn't going to cause this thing to go bad. What can a guy get in? They come in multiple colors, right? Different camos?
Yep, they should have.
What camo patterns do we get this in?
Well, this is Lost Camo. It's also available in Next Camo Vista. It's available in Waterfall pattern, and then it's also available in a straight black for somebody who wants it.
Waterfall. Black. Okay. Is there? I've never really duck hunted. I guess there's a pretty big demand for duck hunters.
For sure. You know, duck hunters go out. They set decoys in the morning, and it seems about half the time you go out to set decoys, there's no wind at all. But the ducks know there's wind. And with duck hunting, it's all about the little things. You got to get the decoys right. You got to select where you're going to put your blind in a marsh or a lake, or a river, or a field, and you really got to understand where the wind direction is going. You notice that duck hunters don't use a lot of puffers, and the reason they don't is because they get too much gear. Puffers and flashlights and all that.
Oh yeah.
And frankly, with duck hunting, you're putting duck decoys out. It's pitch black. If you can see sunrise, you're late. So you really need something that you can see in the dark. It's very, very visible in the dark, easy to operate. Check the wind a couple times, pick your blind, set your decoys, throw in the pack.
And from what I understand of this isn't it's a very high-end product, but not a very expensive product, correct?
That's correct. It's very, very sophisticated electronics for sure. It's a real high-end product. You can tell by the look and the feel and the construction and the workmanship.
What can a guy get into something like one of these for to get them the best advantage they got in the deer stand?
Retail on this is $59.95.
$60, guys. You go out there, 2 AA batteries, waterproof. And what kind of warranty did one of these things carry?
They have a 90-day warranty on them. Frankly, we've shipped almost 2,000 units. We haven't had a single one come back for electronics.
Guys, that sounds really good.
They come in the case?
Yeah. What else? What other options here you got? You can show me the lanyard. You can show me this.
Does it come with that case?
I see you've got a case here.
Yeah, we've got an accessory case. Again, the lanyard, just to recap, this is a stainless steel, nylon-covered stainless steel lanyard. It's a great heavy.
The unit itself, you can either buy the unit by itself, or you can buy the unit in a full kit.
Yeah, this kit comes with the lanyard, Firefly. This is waterproof. You notice there's an O-ring seal in here. Accessory case with all 3 of them. Makes it great.
What can I get into this guy for?
This is $120 retail total. Most of the dealers put these on sale at $99.95.
So somewhere between $100 and $120. You can get into this here and have everything totally in a self-contained unit. Guys, it makes a lot of sense. Like you said, you can puff that wind checker out there, and it goes up and it drops down. I mean, your puffer, essentially your puffer is gone. So even if you spend $6 or $8 on a puffer, you run through 1 or 2 of those a year, depending on how much you're hunting. In a few short years, you're back to even or to the good by purchasing one of these products and have a true accurate reading on what the wind's going to do to give you the best advantage out there in the tree stand, guys. And you can purchase these products at dravesarchery.com. Thank you.